Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. Adjust the volume accordingly. Goodness gracious. That is a thing of beauty. Let's turn the volume down in my headset a little bit. That is a loud game. Look at this. I can actually move the background around just like in the original and in the second one. It's a little more prominent now. The right joystick allows me to adjust the color to whatever I like. Let's go channel theme. Though I like the green, to be honest with you. Look at that. Oh, really? I didn't know. And if I click on the thumbstick, we could change the background to nothing. I like that one. And then the right thumbstick. Oh, look at this. I'm having too much fun with this. This is probably the best one right there. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, guys. Welcome aboard the Slate Train Digital people. This one's brought to you by Meryl. We haven't seen her in a minute. It's been a long time, Meryl. This game is pretty loud. Let me know if I need to adjust the volume. I don't think I do. All right, welcome aboard the Slate Train. Hope you guys are having a wonderful moment of existence. This is the moment we've been all waiting for. It's Metal Gear time. Metal Gear Solid 3. After the Patriots fiasco, after the giant mega twist we had, I'm sure you guys are anxiously awaiting the next part. As was I. As was I. So this game takes place in 1964. Way back at the beginning. Everything. So I've played this game even less than number 2. I'm the least familiar with this one. And just like in the second game, eventually I'll go through and I'll watch a video of all the Easter eggs. I'm sure there's a ton of stuff, especially in this one, that I don't know about. Everything should be fine. We'll just leave it the way it is. There is, I believe, in the later version of this game, which this one should be, you're able to alternate between like stationary view, like the camera, or be able to move it around on your own. Okay, I think we're fine. I don't think there's anything to mess with. Yeah, we're good. I know. And that will be Vamp is in number 4. So it'll be fun. We'll get there. So I was just looking at Special and I realized that there's a whole thing for number 2, the Secret Theater. So maybe we'll watch that at the start of the next stream. We got to show you that. That's it's pretty funny. All right. I don't need anything there. Everything's good. So they're going to ask me, yeah, here it is. I'm playing the MGS series for the first time. I like MGS 1. I like MGS 2. I like MGS 3. I think we're going to go with MGS 3. It says it's the default option. We want a pure Snake Eater. So they're saying that the opening cutscene is affected. for example, if I were to wear, if I were to select I like MGS1, they're going to reference more MGS1 stuff here and there, just little subtle things. And I think you wear a mask in the opening cutscene that more resembles like Solid Snake. If you select MGS2, you wear a Raiden mask at the start of the game. And if you select MGS3, I believe they said it's the default. It's the more pure MGS3 experience. And then this one, I would imagine, is the same thing. So we're going to go with MGS3. I want it to be 100% just focused on this game. That's what we're going to do. Ooh, this one's unlocked automatically. Normally you have to unlock it. Game ends when being seen by an enemy. Amazing. Okay, here we go. And reminder, I am going to go through and try the first game pretty soon.
After
here.
the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
On the hardest difficulty. I hear it's rage quitty. I'm going to try it.
Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
That cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Wow. The music, I remember when I first saw this game, the lighting was so good.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
The game prompts you throughout to press the right bumper, R1 I believe, to occasionally get a first-person view in the cutscenes. You can catch some interesting stuff by doing so. It's quick prompts though.
Listen up, Jack.
There it is.
Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
I timed that well.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon
I
and
can
pull it
zoom
up.
in.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
It says Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater on the helmet. There it is. That's where the Raiden mask would be had we selected MGS2. What's going on, Adrian? We've made it to number 3. David Hayter's back as the voice of Snake. And now we are Big Boss. It's kind of weird. Basically, still Snake. But not the same one from MGS that we've known so far.
Do you copy? You're already in
Yeah,
enemy
we got
territory.
radios now.
Somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Okay. So, let's talk. There's a lot to unpack here. Number one, Metal Gear Solid has never looked so great. It also is a completely new biome, a new setting, right? So now you're in the forest, in the jungle. You've got the whole interface is completely changed. I mean, it makes sense. It's 1964. The codec is now radio, right? And you are playing as Snake still, but it's not the same Snake. So it's just an interesting feel, interesting vibe overall. Personally, I think it's amazing. And like I said, this is why they're remaking this one first. I feel like that's probably just because it's the fan favorite. I mean, this one was so good. So we have a map. Looks like this. It does us absolutely no good. I don't even care about the map in this game. It's just lame. We have food. We have calorie mate. Taste unknown. So we're going to mosey through this game. Take our time through this game. This one I don't want to run through like I have the other two because this one has so much more stuff. It's juicy. Looks like they've done a lot of smoothing in the textures, right? Just give it that look so I can run around, or I can walk slow. This camera thing was not in the original. This is the original look right here. This is what it looks like. But when it came out for like slightly different versions, a little bit more altered later on, they gave you a free camera, which is kind of cool. Honestly, I was used to playing it like this. I don't know which one you guys prefer. So, yeah, let's just take our time. Let's look around. This is a fight like this. Let's see. Ah, first person. Look at that. I almost botched the landing. You'll notice on the top right, it says Splitter Olive Drab. And there's a number. They will tell us more about that. But it's basically camouflage, which is a new mechanic in the Metal Gear series. So now you can actually add to your sneakiness with different skins, different face paint. It all helps you depending on which terrain you're walking through. It's pretty cool.
Snake, first you need to find that backpack you lost on the way down.
Okay. I just want to get
Snake,
some of these
you said
controls
your
down.
backpack got caught on a tree.
Ah. Okay, so holding Y. What if I
Snake.
press B? Ah. Okay, B's one at a time. Sorry, just learning stuff, you know? In the first 2 Metal Gear games, this is what I do. I use the D-pad. But now the D-pad is to do this. So now I actually have to start using the joystick. Which to me, with Metal Gear, it just feels different. I'm not used to it, so I'm not going to be as good with the joystick. Let's mess around with the cam, see what we got here. So yeah, man, this is a monumental occasion. This is the first time in all of our Metal Gear history so far that we've actually been able to move the camera like this. It's really interesting. Alright, so he wants us to get the backpack. Let's get the backpack. Oh, look at that. There's a snake right there. Got it.
I see you've retrieved your
Similar
backpack, Snake.
ringtone. That's cool.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly.
Right.
Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out.
So...
To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself,
Wow.
huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Wow.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition.
Wait for this name.
Acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh?
She's the
It's
original
John
paramedic.
Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
A lot of stuff to process still. It's been entertaining. I think at this point, people that are used to the Metal Gear games, they don't mind the cutscenes anymore, the long cutscenes. So we have some stuff that's new. We are not only in a jungle, as they mentioned, a little fourth wall breaking there, saying that Snake is only used to infiltrating buildings and such. But we also have a new ability to hunt. I heard Major Tom talking about cuts and wounds and healing. That's also true. We have that added to everything. We have camouflage, which, oh, that is not the right button, which I'll show you how that works. So you're going to see different numbers here. Obviously the plus is good, negative is bad. So based off of where we're currently standing right now, this seems to be the best camo to wear. You'll notice on the top right, our number goes up to 45. That's a good thing. The higher, the better. Oh, look at this. Woodland. So, we have the Raiden mask. Very nice. Oh, this is for Sword Singer. Look at that. Anyhow. So just so you understand how that works, it's like this. If you crouch, see, he's pretty camouflaged. If you crouch, it goes up even higher. If you crawl, it goes up even higher. So look at that. Achieve a camouflage index of 90%. Achievement. If you run, it goes down. If you walk slowly, it's the best. Going back over here, there are also like a lot of little frogs, and I believe they're frogs, things that you can find in the game Can I go over there? I cannot. Let's see. What do we got here? We've got a knife. We've got sonar. Right, and they give us a fake death pill, which is super interesting. There's a lot of stuff here, and in keeping with Metal Gear tradition, we have our cigarettes. In this case, a cigar. Very nice. And these do run out of batteries. So that's how we can see if there's life around us. So I don't actually end up using this. This game, because it takes place in 1964, there are no... Oh, I can. Look at this. There are no actual... Ooh, snakes. Radars. Right? So you have to keep that in mind. It does make the game a little bit more challenging, that's for sure. We could do this. Right? We got a snake there. Look at that. We went hunting. We went hunting. We grab a snake. We can also get bit by the snakes, so we shouldn't do that. We've got mushrooms. So you can actually... I gotta get a little closer. You can grab anything. So this is a whole new Metal Gear experience, unlike anything we've done before. 100% different. Down here we've got some more stuff. So what you can do with these... Come on, bitch. Thank you. So you can go into your menu now. Not that. Well, actually, let's call some people, see what they have to say. Let's call paramedic.
I see you caught yourself a reticulated
She'll
python.
tell you all about them.
The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there. It's a huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun.
Well,
I'll bet
I
if you
killed
capture
mine.
one and throw it at an enemy, it'll give him a good scare.
Right. But how do they taste?
Huh?
Do they taste good?
You're actually going to eat one.
Why else would I be asking?
Cannibal.
What was that?
Cannibal, right?
Nothing. Let's see what the guide says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Good. I can hardly wait.
Ugh.
What else? Anything else?
I see you found some Russian oyster mushrooms. The Russian oyster mushroom is an edible variety that belongs to the shimeji family. It's known to be particularly rich in vitamin B1 and niacin. Apparently, it's usually found growing on tree stumps and hollow logs, so look there if you want to eat some.
Let's move my chair over just a smidgen. Anything else?
I see you found some Siberian inkcap mushrooms. The Siberian inkcap is a mushroom from the inkcap family. Its life cycle is transitory. As soon as...
So yeah, this is that's why they call it inkcap, because they melt away. Just be sure not to eat them while you're drinking alcohol. Why is that? Uh-huh. Meaning it will give you the hangover from hell. You think I'd drink alcohol in the middle of a mission? Wouldn't you? Hell no. Well, I'm knocking back a shot now. What? Just teasing you. Where's your sense of humor? I should have let this play. My bad. I need a drink. That was fun. So we can also save. And saving is... Instead of getting the mailing proverbs or Rose... We do not miss Rose. or Otacon butchering the proverbs, we now have movie knowledge.
Saving the game, Snake?
Hideo Kojima movie knowledge. But we have to do movies from this period.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
And there it is.
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla
That's
movies
when
then?
this game came out.
Of course! Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
I remember them talking about movies a lot. And I was 17 when this game came out. 2004. So if you watch carefully, or listen carefully, you will hear something in the bushes. And it's a little frog. We're not going to bother with the frogs right now. So, that stamina that we see up above... Actually, we're going to go this way. The stamina bar is underneath our health bar. It's got a lot of stamina, so not really concerned. Life med. I knew that was there. There we go. What do you guys think? It's a hell of a lot different, but in a good way, you know? Also, depending on what camouflage you have on, it carries over to the cutscenes as well. So we'll do this. Leave the face as is. I want to say that there's certain areas where the frogs... Is that it back there? There's frogs to find in this game, and I don't know all the locations. But sometimes they're hidden up on the hill or up in a tree. We'll find some as we play through, but as you know, I'm not a completionist. I'm not going to go and look for all these things. But you can find them. Ooh, look what we got here. Very cool. Let's make a little call, shall we?
Camouflage is an indispensable tool.
Okay, well, I don't need to worry about that. Okay, she's just... So she teaches us all the stuff.
Snake, be careful of that swamp.
What's dangerous about it?
It's a bottomless swamp.
A bottomless swamp?
Yes. The mud in that swamp is highly viscous. It will stick to your body like tar. It will be impossible for you to swim. If you get swallowed by the bottomless swamp, you won't be able to escape on your own. Once you sink down to about head level, you'll be trapped for good. Make sure you get out before that happens.
Okay, good to know.
I have to make sure I don't sink too far. Got it.
Snake, wait.
There's more.
Yes.
What?
Crocodiles.
Crocodiles?
Yes.
Crocodiles. Like the reptile.
That's correct. More accurately, they're Indian gavials.
What are crocs doing deep in this forest?
You'll have to ask Paramedic about that one. Paramedic?
Yes. The Indian gavial is a crocodile that originally lived in freshwater regions in India and Nepal.
Why are Indian crocodiles way out here?
They're captive crocodiles that were brought here for research purposes but escaped and became wild again. Indian gavials are large creatures. Adult males grow to over 6 meters in length. You'll never catch one alive, even if you use the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So, how do they...
Taste? Yes, I did look into that. You know what they always say. Tastes like chicken.
Sounds delicious.
But be careful when capturing an Indian gavial. Normally they're cowardly creatures, but the ones in the forest there are belligerent. Apparently they attack humans.
What do you mean?
They weren't the direct subject of any serious research, but some think they may have become violent as a side effect of the atomic research that was conducted nearby.
Right. Hang on, let's get out of here. So, for entertainment purposes, even though our stamina is not too low, I am going to... Oops, I keep pressing the wrong button. Metal Gear 1 controls. I am going to... These do go bad and stuff over time. So, let's just eat stuff, see what happens.
Disgusting.
Barely noticeable stamina recovery, so probably not great to eat again. But now it keeps a log, so it actually will tell you whenever you pick something else up again, like, oh, this was not great for stamina recovery, or moderate stamina recovery, taste okay, you know, it'll tell you stuff like that, which is kind of cool. In this case, we are going to just roll our way through. Uh-oh. Already sinking. Already sinking. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Alright. Whoop. That is useful. But we're not gonna need it right now. You can actually drop those on guards. It's kind of fun. If you walk too close behind these, that's what happens. I forget we get wounded. So I've been hearing that the remake of this game, or I guess the remaster, it's not a remake. It's like a complete remaster. Anyhow, I guess you stay wounded, so it remembers all the nonsense, all the mistakes. Oh! That scared me. I did not see that one there. Well, let's see. Do we have any actual... We don't have a cure. We don't have a cure thing yet. Cool. So there's the end of that. There are snakes and all kinds of stuff. I believe there are fruits. There's a frog. Fruits coming from somewhere. One of these trees. Don't need it right now. Don't need it right now. Like I said, I'm gonna really just take my time and just like call and mosey my way through this game. There's a lot of stuff in here. Stuff I don't remember, so. We'll hunt stuff, eat stuff, have some fun. See if I don't press RB.
I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, Your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead,
Like an
you should be
idiot.
able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
All right. So, again, this is the original way to play the game. But then they eventually added this, which is really cool. And I did like messing around with this, especially when it came to starting to find all the little Easter eggs and stuff. That would come in handy. See that guy there? There is no radar in this game. So, what we can do... Oh wait, I also want to select this. I wanted to see what would happen. That's right, I wanted to call them with this mask. Let's see what happens.
Sokolov should be at the abandoned...
The gauge below your life
Oh, no.
snake, that area is inhabited by the giant anaconda.
New stuff.
The giant anaconda is believed to be the largest snake in the world in terms of weight and diameter. It's not poisonous, but its large size makes it extremely powerful. They say it even eats crocodiles. Its only natural predator is man.
And snake.
And snake. The giant anaconda is a very large snake, but you should be able to capture it
Well-
alive using the tranquilizer gun.
Not in the literal sense. How do they taste? Dad says it tastes alright. Good, I'll have to try some. I'm sure you know what I mean by Easter eggs. So, like, there's little frogs or something, if I remember right, that you can shoot. Okay, so now I'm completely hidden. Not completely, but pretty well. So that's the point of the camouflage system. It's very interesting. And we have this, but I don't like to use that because it uses up the suppressor. So we just sort of wait. You can look around for, I think, like beehives and stuff, to all kinds of stuff you could try to do. Bug juice. The heck does that do? I can't remember. Yeah, they're little frogs. I am a Metal Gear Super fan. The thing is, I've only played the first one like the most, and then the second one, and as we get further and further, I've played them less and less. So this is a little bit more of an entertaining playthrough for me as far as like feeling like a first time again, because I've only played it like maybe 4 times as opposed to like 800 times. And it was a long time ago, so it's gonna be I'll mess up a lot. Let's see, let's ask paramedic. She should tell us, right?
That area should be inhabited by tree frogs.
Yeah.
The tree frog is a green frog that's found throughout Asia. It's arboreal, spending most of its time in shrubs and bushes. Use the tranquilizer gun to catch one alive. I bet you could scare an enemy good if you toss one at him.
Really?
But
With
the
a
tree
frog?
frogs that live in that jungle are a lot bigger than ordinary tree frogs.
They've got an appetite, huh?
You've got a one-track mind, don't you? But seriously, That is one theory. However, there are people who think it's a mutation caused by nuclear testing and waste from the research facility.
Do you think they're safe to eat?
Is that all you ever think about?
Yeah, I get hungry.
What
out here,
else
man.
is there?
Lots.
Like what?
Like why a frog would get so big in the first place. Whether it's a temporary phenomenon created by a unique environment, or a permanent mark of evolution, or a product of the toxic waste coming out of the research facility. If it is the waste that's causing it, then it means humans are interfering with the ecosystem. It really makes you think about the changing relationship between...
This isn't interesting.
Oh, fine. Be that way.
So, how about it?
You mean
Snake
is it
Eater's
edible?
a great theme song.
Yeah,
Well, I guess it's probably okay.
probably.
I don't know. The guide doesn't say anything.
Pretty useless guide, if you ask me.
So we gotta do it
Well, try one
ourselves.
for dinner and you can help improve it.
Are you really? I think what they're trying to say, Sword Singers, they like to sing the theme song, mess up a whole lot. It's a hard theme song to sing. I don't think we. No, we haven't gotten there yet. That will be after the. So this is sort of like the tanker chapter where we have a small section to play through, and then we get to the main section in between there. That's going to have a main theme song. Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. Oh, I can't see my cursor. Go here. Go here. Click on. I like the ambient noises though. Cynthia. Yeah, wow. I want to say that in the... There we go. Oh my goodness. It is you. Wow. What are the odds? Amazing. Amazing. Now I'm just like fascinated. Original Snake Eater theme song singer. You do not mess up a lot, by the way. I was watching you guys on the... What was it? The one where you had the meals that were supposed to be themed, right? And you guys were all talking, David Hayter and everybody, and they're having meals served to them in the theme of Snake Eater, which I was sort of hoping they'd eat snakes, but that's not what happened. It was fun. It was fun. And I remember. Yeah, I was about to say, I remember when the new one came, it was being advertised. I think it was in that same video that I watched on YouTube. They were talking about how you re-recorded it, which is fantastic. Re-recording
to save?
made me realize, which by the way, your voice hasn't changed at all, made me realize that they are redoing the whole thing all the way, which is fun. Yeah, so we're doing Metal Gear Summer. I'm playing through the whole series, and then when I get to the new one, I'm going to buy it right
do
away.
You know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon.
You'll get to hear the song.
And they get picked off one
Sword
after
Singer,
the
you're
other
gonna like
by
it.
this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came From Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Look at that.
Fine, I'll just get
Good
to the point,
save.
Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fishman.
No worries.
I appreciate the concern.
I'm shocked right
Fishmen
now,
aren't
to be
the
honest
only
with you.
things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
Don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim either. Yeah, the dynamic between those two. I like the new team. I like the new team. I was gonna say I'm really shocked because it's like you gotta forgive me for not believing in it at first because you know everybody will say stuff like that. I've had people. It's like when I say to people like, "Oh, did you know that my stepdad's uncle was like one of the inventors of Pong?" And it's like, no way. Okay, I thought they were going to say something when I wore the mask, but they don't. Maybe it's later. We're going to go back to the woodland paint. I am probably going to play very poorly now. Based off the audience. Oh, forgive me. I have to bring my A game. I haven't played in so long. Okay, you can climb the trees, I believe, and get better vantage points to be able to shoot your enemy. I've been very excited to play the new one. And by the way, I've been wearing Metal Gear shirts this whole time, but today was supposed to be a Snake Eater shirt, and it's not here yet. I was waiting for it to show up in the mail. Okay, good. Didn't hurt myself. So now we can either call her or just take a chance. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do in this game. I want some more. Let's dispose of these. It's gonna go bad. It's gonna go bad. We wasted our food. Yeah, food can go bad as well in this game if I remember right, so you can't just let it sit around. There should be a soldier walking around these parts. If anyone's near Ontario, California, we'll be at MGS. Uh-oh. No. I am in California.
I must be seeing things.
It would be nice. But unfortunately, yeah. There is somebody, though. I think she's lurking right now. Who lives over there.
Something there.
Can you hear me, Faye? Okay, so I'm gonna either get eaten by a snake. I'm gonna get bit by a snake for sure. Okay, so we'll wait for this guy to leave. There's the snake. Do not bite me. Also, it goes into like first person mode when you're crawling through the bushes. We have no choice. We're gonna take this guy out. Too much risk. And some more bullets. Anything in there? Ooh, there's something in there. Thermal goggles? Heck yeah! Amazing. Well, say hello to David Hayter. He is simply the best. Oh no, another one? Yeah, I'm definitely nowhere near Ontario.
What was that?
Bye-bye. Go to sleep. Alright, so I am going to proceed. I think we have a cutscene coming up. I don't remember. Yeah. Metal Gear is my favorite series of all time. We are exactly the same age, and I've been having so much fun finally going through it on this channel. My whole thing is every game ever. So I just try to play a game, move on to the next, move on to the next. I want to give these ones extra love. I think this is used for... Oh, he's gonna see me. This is used for, like, finding animals as well or something? I don't remember. Yeah, you can hear I can hear his footsteps. Okay, this will be fun. If I remember right, I should be able to do... Where? Oh, there, see? There's an Easter egg right there. Let's see if I can get it. Shoot a Keraton the first time. Ooh, they're all walking over here. So if I do this... There we go. Use bees to harass an enemy. Nice. Getting... They're all running away. Oh, I feel better. I could die happy now. That was fun. Wait a minute. I didn't mean to pick it up. Are they going to sting me? No, 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 no. Food. Let's see what paramedic has to say about it. Ugh, wrong buttons. Paramedic.
I see you have a calorie mate.
Calorie mate?
The thing you're holding now?
Oh,
right, the thing I haven't eaten yet.
block that looks like a cookie?
Try it, it's pretty good.
Okay.
I'm not hungry
But
yet.
what is this thing? Never seen anything like it.
Calorie Mate is an energy supplement that contains all the proteins, lipids, vitamins, carbohydrates, and minerals needed for a balanced diet. It's a well-balanced food. Because of that, it's just perfect for giving your body the nutrition it needs in combat.
It sounds like a space-age food.
Real astronaut food is not very good, but that should taste fine.
Yeah, and it'll help balance out all this jungle food I'm eating.
It's easy and quick to eat, so it's perfect when you're running late for an important mission in the morning.
I've never been late for a mission.
Really? Aren't you always keeping people waiting?
Kept you waiting, huh?
It's easy to keep track of your calorie intake and receive the nutrition your body needs, so it's good for losing weight, too. All of the geisha girls in Japan use it for watching their calories.
Is that why they're all so slim?
Right. And any diet where you eat nothing at all is bad for the body.
I see. You seem to know a lot about Japan, don't you?
Yes, I love Japan.
Nice. I am going to... I will save in the next section. She just gives you a lot of movie information, which is nice. Yeah, Sword Singer, wait till we get to the song. Such an iconic song. Look at this. Look at this. Keep in mind, this is the PlayStation 2. It's really pretty. We just got done playing MGS2. But I guess this was a little later on. And the fact that it was... Oh my gosh. And the fact that it was, you know, it's in the jungle. The textures are different. Everything's just better looking. Alright. Let's see. Can we still do the same sort of... Yep. Grabbing stuff. Okay. This is what I don't like. I get scared. My hands are already getting sweaty. Okay. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Don't fall. Yes. An assault rifle. I'm never gonna use the assault rifle, dude. That is just dumb. It's a great way to get caught. I'm hearing noises. You know what? Actually, being in this view here is better. It does make it easier. Let's see if I can run past. Oh no! Nope. 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 No. I think we're fine. Saved by a cutscene, baby. I got lucky.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
having Cynthia come in here is definitely
I can't see Sokolov
a
from here.
highlight of all my streaming days.
The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood.
Interesting.
Beginning my approach to the
I
target.
just followed you, by the way. I saw that you followed me. I am just speechless. I am so tickled. I have the alerts turned off just because, like, I've changed my emotes. I've turned off all the sound alerts and everything because I just want nothing but... Because Metal Gear has 18-hour cutscenes, so I'm like, you know what? I want the true cinematic experience for this series, so I don't need any alert sounds. They will be turned back on, though, when I'm done with Metal Gear. I think I have it set to go to the last day of summer. Okay, let's change the camo, because this is about to get nuts. We are gonna try this one here, and we're gonna go... Oh, we got nothing. We got nothing. Time to be super sneaks. I do feel like cheating a little bit. Like when I'm... There. This is the original camera setting. And you can see why it made the game a little harder. You can kind of look around, but... Can't remember. It was like the next version that came out. I had played it on the Xbox. It was the collection. It was Metal Gear 2 and 3 for the Xbox One. And... Oh my gosh, there's noises everywhere. And it allowed you the freedom to look around on your own with the camera, which really makes a difference. I mean, I just think it makes the game easier. Can't seem to get a good shot. What? How did I miss? Okay, I'm scared. I don't think... Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? Oh. Where are you? Oh, he's way over there. We're gonna go this way. What? What? I was spotted. Oh, it's over now. Is there anywhere to hide? There's nowhere to hide. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I don't know what to do. Oh wait, I know where to go. I remember. I used to go down here. God, it's been so long. Stop it. See what I mean? This game makes it a lot more difficult by being more realistic in the sense that it's an open area and there's no... You have no sonar. You have no mini-map or radar because that stuff didn't exist in 1964, right? So it makes sense. So you have to just kind of... Just hope for the best. Don't you dare. Come here. I'm going to have the knife equipped in case... There's little rats and stuff down here. Okay. I'm going to just escape this way. Oh, there they are.
This is HQ.
They're not going to look down here, are they?
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Well, I guess I'll use this time to eat some food. Let's try a hornet's nest. Actually, let's call a paramedic about the hornet's nest. Stop it. Wrong button. Is she gonna tell us anything about it?
I see you've got yourself a Baltic hornet's nest.
Excellent.
Baltic hornets are a variety of hornets that inhabit that area. The difference between them and other hornets is that they produce honey in their nests. Inside the nests are larvae, pupa, and adults. You can eat them all.
Oh!
In particular, the honey you find inside the nest is delicious and full of nutrients. It's easy to digest and helps pep you up when you're feeling tired. In short, it's the perfect survival food. Honey can also be used as a burn ointment. When honey is applied to a burn, it creates a protective coating over the skin.
That's interesting.
When you knock down a hornet's nest, a burn ointment will appear along with it, so don't forget to pick it up.
Okay, so I have that.
Of course, the hornets aren't going to give up their nest without a fight.
No.
If you knock a nest down, a large swarm of hornets will come flying out, so be careful.
Now, we learned that and used it to our advantage, though. So, let us get out of here and try a little bit of the hornet's nest. Delicious. He loved it. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna go back the other way. Well, this way looks good too. Another thing to point out is that this game has the longest amount of time to wait. As you can see, the caution is just ticking down slowly. So that's annoying. You have to be very patient. So the point is, don't get caught. They really upped the stakes on this one. And the AI, obviously, as time has gone on since the 98 game, they are smarter and smarter, so it does get more difficult. Don't get caught. I got caught. Actually, I do want to show you guys something. Or maybe we'll do it later. I want to show you what the fake death pill does. We can do that later. Because you can use that, and they'll think that you're dead, and they'll just leave you alone, and instantly. It's just to avoid all this sort of stuff, you know, with the caution. Okay, let's change our camouflage. It's almost done counting down. We're gonna go with this. And Soviet Union. Ooh. Okay, so I haven't unlocked them yet, but there are other things to unlock. Other camos, and you just have to wait as you progress through the game. Editing this for YouTube is going to be fun. I'll tell you what. I'll put the link down for you guys again one more time. You can find the playlist under Meta Gear playlist on YouTube. Yeah, this will be a challenge because of all the freaking time that I'm, you know, this kind of stuff. Okay.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Unable to locate the problem.
Nope.
Who's that? Understood. Return to your position.
I guess I'm gonna just show you the death pill now. Okay, watch this, guys. Wrong button. I'm gonna show you what this does. Check it out. Press A. Okay. Cool, I got an achievement. It worked out. I'll just wait for it. I'm in a bad place. Once you get caught the first time, it's like all downhill from there. Okay, they're checking me out. Checking me out. Now, if I press continue, here's the thing. This is to exit the game. This is to continue the game, but it'll respawn you. So you don't want to do continue. The trick is to use the left trigger and to find your revival pill. But watch this. If you sit here long enough, it's going to say time paradox. Obviously, because it changes everything if you die. So you don't want to do that. Okay. Now, sort of use the camera to your advantage. You can also, get guys from behind corners, or like through these little spots here. I was going to use this. Yeah, we should be able to get this guy. I hear him. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. A little bit more. Okay, that should work. There we go. A little delayed because we didn't get a headshot. I don't want to do this until I get everybody. I'm going to show you something fun that you can do. Okay, I think... Did I get everybody? No, there's two guys over there. I'm going to show you something. So... Am I going to get a shot?
Who was that?
Oh, this guy's on us. Ooh. That was so close. Alright, one more guy. One more guy.
Huh? What's wrong?
Oops. Nothing's wrong.
Who's that? Radio, get us some backup.
What the heck, bro? I am getting caught so much now. Well, I'm going to show you from up here. This is one of the things I wanted to show you. Check it out. You do this. And then, boom! That's fun. Alright, I'm just going to move on to the next section. Forget this. Forget it. I'm having trouble. It does make it more entertaining, though, as I have been mastering the last two games. It's about time I struggle. It's time for me to just start blasting people, I think.
Where'd he go? Huh? Is that him?
No. Can't seem to aim right. Look, he's got two of them sticking out of his neck. Oh, that's fun. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh, that's fun.
Where's the cat?
All right, that should be it. No more. Just give it a second and collapse. I just used up all the rest of my suppressor too, so now the gun's gonna be a lot louder. Did I not get him? Well, let me show you what CQC looks like. Oh, that works. Alright, now we're done. All gone. We got them all. Let's not do that again. You can also do stuff like this in this game. Very, very careful. I think you have the ability to hide bodies in lockers and stuff, just like in the previous game. You can't open those lockers. Okay. Anyway. Cutscene time. Alright, that was me getting the cobwebs off. Let's not do that again. It's been a long time. Man, this was beautiful when I first saw it. There's this yellowy sort of filter, this tone that this whole game has. It's really pretty.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process. Or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
I wonder the new one if he's going to actually speak Russian. Or just leave it the same. Be interesting. Obviously he was speaking Russian there, but for our purposes, it's in English.
This is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
This part's awesome. I love it. It's a great cutscene. You better stay next to him.
Freeze!
See? He even gets spotted in cutscenes. I feel better now. I feel better about myself. And he will be wearing the same camo and face paint that you had selected for every cutscene. So
this is the legendary boss.
it changes. I could have had him wearing geisha face paint right now if I had it.
Huh? We meet at last.
Look who it is, ladies and gentlemen.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
GRU operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Up, jammed.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Yeah. Well, it's 2004, Lily. Ocelot getting beat down.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Huh? Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
You're pretty good. Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
I got an achievement for that, huh? Submit Ocelot. Okay, guys, I'm going to save it here, and then I'm going to show you some more fun stuff that I remember. First of all, let's call the boss. No response. A nerve. All right, let's save it.
You want to save?
I do. Save, yes, and you're successful.
Snake, have you heard of It Came from Outer Space?
Yeah, you told me already.
So this astronomer sees a meteor, but it's really an alien spaceship, right? And the aliens start replacing the townspeople with clones and forcing them to help repair the ship. The 3D effects were quite realistic.
I've got all the real I can handle here in the jungle.
Snake does not watch
No,
movies.
you don't get it. Precisely because it's realistic, with the images jumping out of the screen at you, it makes for a nice escape from reality. I have to admit it made my eyes tired, but it was really intense. Unfortunately, they don't make very many of those movies anymore.
When did it come out?
I was still in college, so probably about 10 years ago?
1954.
Guess I'm out of luck then.
You know, they're coming out with household versions of video cassette recorders. One day you'll be able to see old movies anytime you want. It'll be like having a movie theater in your own home.
Really?
It's like if you had a record with movie
Imagine
film
that.
etched onto it instead of music. It'll work the same way.
You're kidding.
No, really. And someday they might make movies where you control the characters yourself.
Sounds like magic.
It'll happen. Make sure you stay alive to see it, Snake.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, that having been done, now let's have a little fun. So, we have Ocelot here. He's going to stay down the whole time. I don't remember exactly like everything I could do, but one of the things is you can knock him out like this. Alright, and then you can I think pick him up. I think he says stuff when you pick him up. Or maybe it's the directional microphone. Mousetrap. Hang on, let's try this. Yeah, it's this. Maybe. Maybe not. You can also Oh, you know what? I have stuff in my backpack I didn't even think about grabbing. Look at that. Right, there's things in your backpack. Okay, so another difference in this game compared to the previous games is that you don't have everything here. You can choose what you have on you because you have a backpack. So it's another element to our inventory. Okay, ready? Watch this.
Snake, what have you done? You changed the future. You created a time paradox.
It's Paul. It's the Colonel. So you get to hear the Colonel in Snake Eater, and then if you wait long enough, it's gonna say time paradox, which you don't want. It's a game over. But I'm just letting you know that those letters eventually keep turning and changing, and then it'll just say time paradox. So let's go. Let's do that again. That was fun. I think if we don't put him to sleep, we can hear him say stuff. Maybe not. I'm thinking of someone else later, I think. Could have sworn he says stuff. Let's call, though, about
Snake,
this
stay alert.
encounter.
The KGB and GRU both have their sights set on Sokolov. GRU is a military espionage outfit, the intelligence wing of the Soviet Defense Ministry's General Staff Office. It competes with the KGB, which is under the Ministry of Internal Affairs.
Okay, so I have to go towards the rope bridge. I just wanted to... Maybe they talk to me later, but I'm trying to see if anybody has anything to say about Ocelot.
That area is home to the Sunda whistling thrush. The Sunda whistling thrush is a bird native to Java and Sumatra.
I like how we can keep learning
It's
stuff about
distinguished by
the
its
wildlife.
large blue body and long beak. It really stands out in
That's
the
fun.
forest.
Lily would
If
like
you're
this
aiming
game
to
because
catch
of this.
one alive, use the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So,
How does it taste?
How does it
Yeah.
taste?
I don't know.
you don't know.
The guide doesn't say. I guess there's no reason you couldn't eat them.
Oh, I see.
But it's nice and plump, so I'm sure it'd make a hearty meal.
That's a good point.
What else? Anything else?
By the way, Snake,
What?
what was that little lecture back there?
Nice.
Lecture?
You were instructing the GRU commander, weren't you? Something about the first round or his hand?
Yeah.
What was that supposed to mean?
Well, whenever he put a new clip in his gun, he'd always load the first round by hand, whether there was a round left in the chamber or not. It's a technique they teach in the Middle East. By making sure there's always a round in the chamber, you eliminate the risk of pulling the trigger with nothing to fire. He must have heard about it from someone or read it somewhere. In any case, he probably wanted to try it out for himself. And he was obviously motivated by vanity to show off his new technique. That's when you make mistakes. The battlefield is an unforgiving place. The only techniques you can rely on are the ones you've mastered through experience and practice.
Uh-huh. And what were you saying about him being more suited to revolvers?
When he fired, he was bending his elbow sharply to avoid the recoil. It looked like he wasn't aware he was doing it, but that habit can be either a fatal flaw or a gift.
What do you mean?
Automatic weapons use recoil to operate, so if you don't let the recoil hit you, it interferes with the operating cycle of the gun. Basically, he shouldn't be trying to avoid the impact like that. But with a revolver, there's no need to let the recoil hit you. Just the opposite. Avoiding the recoil lets you reduce the strain on your hand and arm. That kid might just be handy with a high-caliber revolver.
Handy? Are you listening to yourself?
What do you mean?
He's the enemy. Why are you giving him advice?
True.
Snake.
I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't help but point it out to him.
Snake, are you all right?
Yeah.
Nice. There's also... We won't do it now, but there's also hidden frequencies. I should pull up the list where they have. It's like an actual radio. You can listen to music. I want better opponents. That's why he's doing that. Perhaps. Okay. I don't think there's anything else that I really want to get here in this area. But we're going to look around anyway, because I said we are taking our time. Let's see, is there anything special I can get? I don't think so. Let's go in this room. Oh, right. If you run fast, you'll do that. And obviously that also alerts the enemy. But if you walk... use the D-pad to walk slow, you can do this. Nice. Well, that door's just loud. Nice and slow. Oh, see, I didn't know where I was going when I was getting caught earlier. I could have gone in there. You can also climb under the bed. Crawl under the bed. That's nice. And if I remember right, you should be able to do this. Oh no. Okay, I wasn't at waist level. This one will work. This one will work. Yeah. Okay, I've had my fun. Off I go. Right, I can't go that way. I'm thinking out of order. We are gonna head back to where Sokolov went, and this is gonna pretty much end our prologue. It's another long cutscene, but these cutscenes are very good. There we go. That last one was pretty awesome. I love Ocelot in this game. All right, let's do this. Enjoy.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war?
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go. Boss?
I should have had him in different camo for these cutscenes, dang it.
Jack.
Oh well.
What are you doing here?
Too late now.
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets.
That is horrible.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
There's a lot going on. Character introductions.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Think you can shoot me, rookie. Ouch.
He's seen my face.
I was traumatized when I was
Can't let
17
him
watching
live.
Snake get beat up all like this in the trailers and everything. It was too much.
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
They got the same gloves too, now that I noticed that before.
The new blood has been rejected.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Well, Akuma, he got his better opponents.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select Cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button.
So that's why I wasn't getting hurt
surgical
earlier
treatment using the
with all the
weapon window
gunfire.
button.
Because they hadn't unlocked
Your
this
injuries
mode.
include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Okay. We can't move. This is our predicament. I've never actually used free cam in this mode. Look at that skeleton. Alright, so let's do this. We're gonna go to Cure. Oh, wrong button. In MGS1, you have to use circle, right? To select everything. So I keep doing that, and that's to go back now. So there we go. We're gonna go. So you can select each one, right? So we're gonna go to our cuts first and foremost. Actually, no. Should probably be able to move our arm first, right? We need to move our arm first. So we do this. And then you gotta think, what do you need? Splint? And probably a bandage. There you go. See? Broken bone again. Splint and a bandage. For cuts, since it's bleeding, no bandage applied, not yet disinfected, so that pretty much tells you what to do. So you go to Styptic, which is your this is your disinfectant, and then this stops the bleeding, I believe. So you do this, then you do this, then you could suture it up, and then put a bandage on. And there you go. And you do the same thing for all of these. So you go with this, and this, and this, and this. Cut again. You can also do it out of order, just so you know. Doesn't really matter. You just have to select those things that you need. Oops. Not use the wrong one and waste it. There we go. So if I'm quick here, you should be able to see the skeleton. So much for not getting spotted, huh? Yeah, I think right now.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Very chill stream today. I think everybody's out doing stuff for Friday. I'm about to here pretty soon. There he is. There he is. I barely caught him in time. We're gonna end here pretty soon, I think. Just mostly wanted to do the prologue today. I think it's a good start. Which means we're not going to actually get to hear Cynthia's song until the next stream, which will be Monday. Which will be better. We want the maximum amount of people. Yeah, of course you are. Every Friday and Monday, Metal Gear. This guy's absolutely nuts.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
And once we get through this game, I'll be able to start showing you guys the trailers for the new one.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
Sokolov's girlfriend? Interesting.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her.
This guy.
Not so fast, my dear.
kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
Ooh, there's a
We may be
bullet in
able
there.
to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
See, it shows you just how far gone this dude is. It gives you a little bit of a more appreciation for Ocelot, who's not so bad, huh, compared to him. Look at this. Look at this. 2004, 17 years old. I thought this was like the most beautiful thing I'd seen. Oh, I can't wait to see how the new one looks like. Right here. It's terrifying. My. We're going to save right here. And probably just end it. I think that is the perfect place to end it. Not super long stream today. It's actually really short. I could probably go on a lot more, as we usually do. But I feel like the prologue is kind of a great place to end. And we can pick up on Monday. If I stream before then, I have my birthday Sunday. I might do the rest of The Last of Us. I will do the DLC, because I've been kind of curious about that. It'd be about a 4-hour playthrough. And then Monday, for sure, we'll jump back into this. It's going to be awesome. Hopefully, I will see you guys then. For anybody who misses it, as usual, you can go to YouTube, click on the Meta Gear playlist, and I've been putting everything in there in order, as well as trailers and all kinds of other stuff. So let's save here. And thank you. Yeah, Sunday. I'm to an age now where it's like, you know, no more. I'm good. Really. All right, I'm gonna save it, but I think it's gonna continue like the movie part. So I'll do that after I exit out. Have a wonderful rest of your moment of existence, and I'll see you in a couple days. Did I spell that right? Yes, I did. All right. Which card? Which card? These are all MGS1. Oh, perfect. Brought to you by Big Boss. What did we learn today? We learned... Let's see before this raid goes out. We learned that you can eat anything. See how it goes. Only one way to find out. Bye.